Top 3 means of God's ways of answering prayers. Not every crisis is from the devil or the enemy. There is a God-created crisis, and if you are in that crisis, don't waste your time praying out of it. In due time, when He has worked His purpose in you through that crisis, He will take you out. Please don't see God as a wicked being, but rather a caring and lovely Father who always wants the best for His little children. He loves you. Do not be discouraged, but rather encourages yourself. He always answers prayers, and if you already fallen victim into below categories of God's ways of answering prayers, you simply have to encourage yourself and ensure you keep your faith burning. The Lord is never tired of hearing your prayers because He always answers prayers instantly, and His answers often come in 3 different ways. The 3 ways of God answers to prayers. 1. Yes, now. Receive it. Sometimes while praying, instantly you will behold a spiritual impact of your prayers, and miraculously you will begin to jubilate because instantaneous miracles has erupted in your life simply because you were entitled to such request. 2. Not now. Be patient. Sometimes after indulging in marathons of praying and fasting, it will seem as if heaven has rejected your prayers. You will feel perplexed in spirit and even murmured due to slight delay of answers to your petitions. You will suddenly felt devastated and sometimes began to ponder how to compromise your Christian faith, either by utilizing a shortcut or returning back to the world. This second phase of God's ways of answering prayers has caused many spiritual warlords in missionary field to backslide and to compromise their Christian faith due to impatience. This second phase of God's ways of answering prayers is commonly witnessed in the life of many Christians because the blessing of God maketh riches and adds no sorrows. The Lord is just testing your diligence and faithfulness in Him. He is working out something great for you because He always works with time. It took Him 6 days to accomplish His creativities on earth, which can took Him not less than 6 minutes, but yet He patiently took His time because He obviously want to teach us how we ought to live our lives while on earth, which must be built on faith and patience. Howbeit, the delay of the answers to your prayers might be due to hidden agenda of your enemies who didn't want to witness your breakthrough, and if you instantaneously acquired such miracles or breakthrough, you might suffered a terrible setback in sorrows due to witchcraft afflictions from your enemy. However, there is need to delay the manifest of that miracles pending the time when such enemy will be uprooted by God, because the Lord want you to enjoy His divine blessings in joy and not in sorrows. 3. Never. You can't have it. Most times you often seek for greatness and victories in your endeavors through prayers. Though it is unfortunate that some of the answers to these prayers requests have not been assigned, and you keep wondering when the Lord is going to remember you. These 3 phases of God's ways of answering prayers have discouraged many Christians from praying because they assumed prayers are wasteful or garbage. However, this 3rd phase of God's ways of answering prayers doesn't mean your prayer's request is impossible for a divine intervention, but rather because you didn't worth it. A case study. A child at tender age of 10 years requesting and pleading in tears unto his dad to purchase him a car. He is always shedding tears and pleading in prayers unto his father, "Dad, please give me a car, I want to drive a car," while his dad will glance at him, shake his head in awe and keep wondering what can this little child do with a car? A divine daughter of Zion in her singleness within the range of 25 to 30 years, always pleading in tears unto her father for a divine blessing of perfect will husband. And her father will glance at her and muttered, "What can you do with this, my faithful son, if I grant him unto thee as your husband?" Praying for a husband. Just look at you, you don't have time for me in church fellowship. You don't proclaim my gospel. You don't read my words. You don't pay your tithes. You don't embrace little children around you. You don't even love yourself. You hate your neighbor. Anger, strife, lies, arrogance and prides are found in you. How can my beloved son cope with you? No. I am certainly sure you will crush him down and destroy his heavenly vision and ministry, and for this reasons, no, you can't have it. How to overcome troubles of life. Sometimes in life, when the enemies are chasing you, you can't move forward because there are so many obstacles before you. You can't go back because your enemies are running after you. In times like this, please don't be discouraged. Have faith in God, as He did for Moses and children of Israelites, He shall doth it for you. Can you still recall how God paved way for Moses and the children of Israelites? Can you still recall how he rescues Apostle Peter from that deep blue sea? Yes, with God all things are possible. What are your problems? Is it promise and fail, sickness, premature death, marriage problems, business or finances, inconvenient in your works, sorrow, sadness, spiritual warfare, or problems in the family? My beloved in Christ, God is always there to make a way for you. Hence, through these problems you might be hurt, but God is always there to make a way where there seemed to be no way. Just trust in him and he shall make a way for you. As he rescued Peter and didn't allow him to be drowned, he will surely rescue you from that nemesis. As he resurrected Lazarus from dead after 4 days, he will surely resurrect every dead element in your life. You are already near to your victory. Don't be discouraged. Please always pray to God, ask him. Tell him your problems. Tell him by conversing with him in prayers, because he is nearer to you even more than the clothes you wore on your body. Search within and make necessary adjustment in your personal dealing and ensure you are living right. Be strong and keep on praying. Keep on disturbing him in prayers. Don't give him rest or peace because he is always active. He wants to rest and enjoy the praises and worships of his holy saints and angels, but you must not give him that peace because he always wants to work. He isn't a lazy God without eyes, ears, legs or hands, but a mighty and terrible one in battle. He is a warrior, a fighter, and doesn't believe in retreat or reinforcement. He always dwells in the midst of praying Christians because prayers is a spiritual catalysis which always propels and charges him to wrought wonders in battlefield. If you stop praying, he will stop attending to your needs. Hence pray to God, for he always desire and want to hear from you about all your problems. Yes, he knows your problems, but he wants you to voice out. Ask him to make a way for you.